oh my god, we're live. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. We all know how much EP loves mornings. Yeah, that much. I love mornings that much. Well, it's good to be back. I am still distraught over the way that things ended in our last dose of DR2. It's been a real roller coaster. I didn't want to lose Gundam. Gundam I had become very fond of, and was kind of thinking, do you know what? He's just that little bit strange enough. He's that much of an oddball. He might make it. That was my first mistake. My first mistake was thinking he might make it. And look where we are now. I'm still crying into my cornflakes every morning. Mortified. So just a reminder, I'm EP Sheepy. I'm a Amaranttia Petronilla Sheepy Sheep Genius, possessed of 2 whole brain cells. Two. Most sheep only have 1, so I'm basically a genius. But my brain cells are still smooth, and there are still only 2 of them, so I expect you guys will be a lot more on top of things than I am. Good morning, Antori. It is lovely to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning. I'm good, thank you very, very much. As you can probably hear from my EP voice, I'm still a little bit besnoozled. I'm not great at mornings, but I'm doing my best. Hey Seb, it's great to see you too. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I'm good, thank you. So after the absolute abject heartbreak that was our last session of DR2, I spiritually I'm not really sure. I'm still emotionally ready yet for what's to come. But since we're just starting chapter 5, I expect things will be a lot more chill for the next couple of sessions. I've got my trusty bottle of water on hand. It's strawberry sparkly flavored today. I hope you're all staying hydrated too. I hope. So, with that in mind, I think I've done enough catching up on stuff. Y'all were there, y'all have seen. So, literally picking up exactly from where I left off. Zero chill. Although I have just realized, hold on a second. Let me just open Twitch on my phone so that I have kind of a makeshift second screen. Because as we all know, I do only have one monitor here right now. There we go. Cool. So I should be able to better keep up with you lovely bleaties in chat. Because I don't want to miss a thing. Right, let's begin, shall we? So exactly from where we left off, depression o'clock. Half the team is now gone. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. I don't know about you, bleaties, but I'm struggling to stay upbeat and have fun. Especially now that Gundam is gone, and the Hammies. The Hammies are orphans. But I hope we get to keep them. I hope somebody pick them up. We can't just abandon them in the desert. I'm not over it. I'm not over I'm not over Gundam being whisked away by cherubim-style fur babies. It's all too much. It's all too much. Even if that optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. Oh, it's that word again, Bleaties. Despair. Hope, despair, hope, despair. The only thing he's worried about, I'm hoping he's going to say Nagito. Because Sussy Boy has been acting real bitchy recently. Oh, thank you, Antori. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Not too far away. Not too far away from 500 subs on YouTube now. Baby steps. Baby steps. Although the little hiccup yesterday with uploading a duplicate clip with the wrong title doesn't help. I would like to thank Buffer for not pointing out that I had uploaded a duplicate file. Thanks, Buffer. No, I can't blame the software. Only a bad workman blames his tools, right? It's my fault for not being observant enough. Womp womp. My concern was him, because he wasn't there. Who is him, I wonder? Who is him? Nobody saw anything, Antori. Shh. It's our secret. It's our secret. He says him. Do you think he means Nagito? It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be Sussy Boy. It's gotta be. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. But why? Oh, are we actually going back to the hotel now? Interesting, okay. Yep. I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Yeah. Simple game of Russian roulette. Dude. Being able to even say those words is unhinged. The dude's so down bad for hope. Wow, yeah, look at that face. That's a face. I don't know if that's something I might want as an emote at some time, but this is definitely editable and could definitely be turned to malign purposes, don't you think? Don't you think? What? The alarm hasn't been set, Simply Rixon. What? I definitely set that. Please excuse me while I double check what is going on. Stream info. It's unset my category. Ah! Thank you for pointing that out. It was set. There we go. I am very sorry about that. Wow, that's nice and awkward. Further proof, I'm not good at mornings. I'm not good at mornings. Thank you for alerting me, Rixon. Very, very appreciated. Very appreciated. Certifiable good egg behavior. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, damn, that's an edit waiting to happen. If someone hasn't edited it already, gonna have to remember this one for later. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. What do you think? So you're gonna be like, oh, the true enemy is the reserve class students? Because that would explain why he's being such a bitch to Hajime. And before anyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file just had Hajame's information. Yeah, I'm so glad I figured that out earlier. I already figured, like, yeah, that was obvious. Nagito is not to be trusted. Nagito is not to be trusted. And he has never been trustable. Not once, not now, not ever. I don't trust him. Sasito by name, Sasito by nature. In much the same way, he has told us that Hajime is a reserve student. I'm still taking that with a pinch of salt because, yeah, we haven't seen the contents of that file. He could be talking out of his ass. Like, I don't have any reason to believe him. I don't. I mean, also, the guy is just such a sinister jerk. Why would I want to listen to anything he has to say? I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Interesting. If they found out what, Sussy? If they found out what? I still don't think Nagito is the traitor. I think that would be far too obvious. But there is definitely something going on with him. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. And somehow I don't think he's talking about the loss of our favorite hamster wrangler. No, because that would be too humane. And at this point, Nagito is not humane. Nagito is just completely disassociated from real life. Bleaties, I think we need to take Nagito out. We need to find him a circle of friends, okay? We need to get him involved in a hobby. In fact, you know what? That's it. I've got it. We get him into gacha games. We get Nagito into gacha games. He will spend the rest of his days figuring the odds, being the lucky guy who gets every, like, rarity on the first pull. I mean, for real, what a lucky dude. Gumi, that's a good question. Would I rather the cure for cancer be found or get $1 billion? I mean, I think that a cure for cancer would be good, but can I not get a cure for cancer and then sell it for $1 billion? No, money's not everything. Money's not everything. If you have your health, you have everything. Honestly, Antori, somehow Nagito getting into gacha games, getting 10 SSRs in a temple would not... No, absolutely. He's the luckiest student. If he thinks that a little bit of Russian roulette is light bans, is light social behavior, I'm sure that getting a temple of all pure gold is just an average Tuesday for this dude. It's an average Tuesday. He's just helping, Gumi. He's just helping. He can't let this run loose, but what is it? What is it? There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. I'm hoping what this means is it's helped him remember why he's here in the first place. I am sure that you all already remember this. Most of you have played this game before. I haven't. Me, what gacha games am I playing? Well, I mostly like Final Fantasy trash, so Ever Crisis, Final Fantasy Ever Crisis tends to be my biggest weakness. War of the Visions. I also have like a personal vested interest in Nikkei Goddess of Victory. I used to play Azure Lane. I used to play Azure Lane until I got bored. I played it for like 4 or 5 years. But yeah, I don't know, I just got tired of it. I've played various MiHoYo games, but it was too much. I didn't have time for proper video games. I say proper video games. I didn't have time for anything else. Like, I was just playing gacha, so definitely 100% Seb. Like, it's definitely the place for it. Definitely the place for it. Too many gacha games, it'll send you to an institution. I feel like this has helped Nagito remember something important that he hadn't remembered before. We've all lost our memory. I'm sure you all know that. I expect most of you have played this before. I haven't. I played the original. But just a reminder that it's kind of a meme. Ever played Tribe 9, the dang... I haven't, Gumi, I haven't. But I am expecting to go through all of the DR games on stream. So we're gonna get through this. And then go into 3 and possibly the Despair Girls game as well, because that sounded kind of like a fun ride. But yeah, I do wonder. I have thoughts about Nagito. So it's gacha but Danganronpa. Okay. So it's that sounds pretty fun. I know, like, I used to play DX2 as well, which is like Shin Megami Tensei, like mobile game. I don't know if it's still running, but it used AR, so you'd scan a space and a devil would appear and you'd have to negotiate with it and catch it. And that was like a really cool mechanic, but it was the most cancerous shit. Like, the monetization was so predatory that in the end, like, I just couldn't face it anymore. It was horrible. You'd log in and instantly they were like, here's today's assortment of paid purchasables, and by the way, there's even more in the shop, and the cheapest one is like $20, and I could not. Ultra D Girls is your fave. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Gumi, because yeah, I've heard good things. I'm quite looking forward to it. Yeah, Pokemon Go but evil, exactly, Sam. Like, oh yeah, Pokemon Go, of course, something I play. I wouldn't call that gacha, you know. That's just let's do it yourself gacha. You go out with your pawn and you find your pawn to gacha. Pawning in the wild. Oh, even if it costs him his life, I really hope it does. I know that's horrible, but I'm so sick of this dude. You saw a new Danganronpa game that was released. Oh no way, really? They brought back the 2D sprites. I kind of like that. I kind of dig that though. I do like a good old-fashioned 2D sprite. Only 3 gacha games and 1 casual side, Gumi. I think that's very sensible. It's very easy to get lost in the sea of gacha games. There's so many. There's too many. There's way too many, and that's exactly why we should get Nagito into them, right? Because if he's into it, I mean, he'll be way too busy to like fuck with people's day, like, you know. He'll be too busy getting all those draws and doing all those side quests and making sure he's got his dailies done. You know, I think my first gacha game low-key was basically actually Warcraft, like playing WoW. And when they brought in the daily system in Wrath of the Lich King, and it was just every single day going and doing the same shit over and over. I think it primed me. I think it primed me for gacha games. I was groomed. I was groomed for gacha by Blizzard, bleaties. I can't believe this. I suddenly feel so violated. Even if it costs me my life. For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Always for the sake of hope. Always for the sake of hope. Oh, your fave girl was Peko. I loved Peko, and then I was distraught, is all I have to say about that. I loved her, and then I was distraught. I mean, I keep being distraught. This game just wants me to share in the absolute despair that the characters are being subjected to, and I keep trying to fight it. I keep trying to not be too attached. But you know, but then I get attached because I'm a bleeding heart, and I'm a big softie. I'm a literal ball of fluff. I'm a literal ball of fluff. So, yeah, I get attached, and then, oh no, something happens. Something happens. I know it's like number rule. She did. It was a heroic death for sure, Gumi. It really was, but it still broke my heart. It broke my heart. Like there's been a lot of self-sacrifice in this one so far. And it still feels like the nature of the deaths, they are parallel in nature to the first game, which is kind of weird. Also, really hoping my audio volume, like my audio levels are okay, my volume is okay, you can hear the game all right, and you're not hearing my laptop fans screaming, as I am still currently in my not ideal situation. Well, I'm looking forward to finding out what this is. Oh god, okay. He's going to have words with Daddy Bear. He's gonna have words with Daddy Bear. Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me? Thanks for coming. It's lonely little Yuto. You all alone tonight too? Monokuma getting some racy ideas. Put it away, Bear. Put it away. So, what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So, you can tell. You found out who the traitor is. Isn't Monokuma so perceptive? He's so perceptive, Bleaties. I think Monokuma's right. You know me well. Okay. Hold on. This is the kind of conversation you have when you have been here before. This is the kind of conversation you have with someone when you've been here before. Oh, Gumi, that is excellent taste, especially Nikkei. Azure Lane was fun. Azure Lane was fun for a bit, but yeah, I got bored of that after 5 years. But damn, just a I've said this before. I've said this a few times, I think, on stream, and I will say it again. Goddess of Nikkei. No, I'm not sponsored by them though. I wish. Come on, guys, please. Goddess of Victory Nikkei. Holy shit. It's the kind of game that you think it's just some Guna game, and okay, there is no shame in that. Do you, okay? There is no shame in that, but you go in there thinking it's just TNA. Holy fuck, are the storylines savage. It is brutal, it is heartbreaking, it is... Dear God, what has Rappy been through? There's... Oh my God. It's absolutely heartbreaking. Azure Lane is good in the roles, I'll give it that. I love some of the artists. I ended up following them on like socials and stuff. It's just good fun. But yeah, for sure, like what Nagito is saying right now is concerning me. And Tori, the only thing keeping you in your gacha games is story and sunk cost fallacy. So much time, but it's enjoyment. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's one of the only reasons I carry on with like War of the Visions, Final Fantasy War of the Visions. I've been there for like over 5 years now. And damn, I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with it anymore, but I've been there so long and I don't want to let down my guild, you know? You come and can you stay for the story? Yeah, for sure, for sure. And no shame in that. No shame in that whatsoever. Yeah, this conversation between Nagito and Monokuma is feeling weird. You know me well. These two... I see. You know me well. Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. He knows. As always, Nagito knows more than he's letting on. This is a role. I think Nagito's figured it out. He's figured it out. And the only reason he's not saying anything is because he doesn't want to like screw up a plan he has. He's definitely involved. ZZZ is a game I haven't played. I've played Genshin and I've played Honkai Star Rail and briefly Honkai Impact 3rd as well. But I haven't touched ZZZ yet. I've seen plenty of memes though. I've seen plenty of memes, but no one has sold me on it yet. I haven't seen nearly as much hype about Zenless Zone Zero as I have about all the other games. I see, so even you don't know, huh? Excited for a new showdown's gonna take a little bit more time. Your second favorite girl in This Is a Game Ago? Oh, Chaki. I love Chaki. We love Chaki. We love Chaki. Chaki is a goddess. Chaki is a goddess. Chaki is a babe. We love her. We love her. We stand Chaki in this chat. Nagito definitely knows. Oh, Monokuma. Swoon. Swoon. Oh, no way, it's better? Oh, maybe I have to give it a try then. I have to give it a try. Now, why'd you summon me anyway? You're gonna confess your love. I mean, that would be cute. I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. That's the point. We never actually saw it. We never actually saw it, Bleaties. It's still a mystery. Yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird? The gameplay is actually fun. Savage but fair, Gumi. Savage but fair. Was weird. Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us. Right. Including that person, the total number of students should be 16. Right. But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy. Right. That's right, they just reused the stuff the former headmaster spent a lot of time making. The former headmaster being the absolute lunatic that is Junko. I do not miss her. I do not miss her. If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder. I wonder indeed. I wonder indeed. Could it be? So in that case, we know for sure that it's one of us. It's gotten into power creep, Gumi, yeah. I'm not too surprised. The mechanics kind of smacked of, I don't know, things with card games, especially. Things that have cards in them. They tend to be super susceptible to power creep. It's a common problem. It's a common problem. And one of the reasons I don't tend to stick at card games very long. You know, like, Hearthstone was fun for a while, but then it just got silly. Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? Who's died so far? Oh, we've lost Hiyoko, Junko, rest in peace, she's my fave. Obviously, Teru, Leo's fave from the beginning. The photographer girl, why have I forgotten her name? Peko, of course, sadly. We've just lost Gunham and Nekomaru. I think that's everyone so far. Obviously, Byakuya, straight away. Yeah, I think that's everyone so far. We're down to like half a team. Yeah, Mikan died and it was really sad. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. Like, I mean, she got really, really high and was then fired off into space. I mean, I guess it didn't hurt. I guess it didn't hurt, but I wouldn't advise it. I see. So Monokuma has possibly been tampering with things, even though he's not supposed to. He's not supposed to. Oh, you. Oh, you, Monokuma. Of course you did. Of course you did. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that is, you know, it's obscuring the truth. Oh, you cheeky bear, you. If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right? That's not my point. My point is, you already know who the traitor is. Which is something I suspected all along, Bleaties. There was no way Monokuma has full control of this space, whether it's real or virtual. I still don't know. I'm still kind of riding on my it's all a simulation bullshit. So many things don't add up, but there is no way we are in this space and yet he wouldn't know. Oh, top waifus of all time. Kyoko, excellent taste. Ren Tosaka, 100% classic. Oh, I haven't played When They Cry. I feel like it will make me cry. So I haven't played When They Cry yet. I don't think I will play it, to be honest. It sounds too sad. It's just like, oh, you know, movies like Withering With You and Your Name and stuff. Like, I can't bring myself to watch them because I'll just end up an emotional wreck. Hey Daniel, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Oh, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday morning. Like that, I can't even remember what day of the week it is. I'm so not used to early mornings. I'm so not used to it. So, of course Monokuma already knew who the traitor was, and he's just covering it up for the Bants. I haven't recovered from Gundam's death, Danu. I am very much still a wreck. I'm still an EP wreck. I'm still crying about it like every day. Every day it's raining on my face and I'm cutting onions. And the whole time I'm picturing orphaned hamsters left on a rock in the desert. All by themselves. The classique drink. The classique drink. I wish that's what I was actually drinking. Good old Fiji water. Good old Fiji water. But it's not. No, I have sparkling strawberry water here. Always stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated. Water, good. Monokuma, you naughty teddy. Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. No, the hamsters haven't come back. I'm hoping they will, and we just haven't seen them yet. Even though I knew who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Well, because it wouldn't be fun otherwise. It's just like Minami losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Well, of course, it's not going to change his plans. Monokuma's still here to fuck shit up. And have fun doing so. Oh, the strawberry water is so good, Danu. If you can get some, you should. I highly recommend. For anybody who lives in the UK, listening right now, sparkling strawberry flavoured spring water from Tesco's. From Tesco's, so it's not even pricey. It's like £1. Her existence means nothing, huh? Well, at least that's how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. Of course they feel different. It's life or death. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lucky who's putting you guys through all this awful stuff. That's not true, Monokuma. It's never been true. It's always been Monokuma putting us through all this awful stuff. The person from the Future Foundation is here with their own agenda, I'm sure. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation. You know. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is Nagito actually gonna do something genuinely interesting now? Oh, my pickle has been tickled. And so is Monokuma's, I think. Cooperation. Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right? Yeah. Oh, he's so... Look at him patting his belly. He's so replete with joy. Oh, Steins Gate, a classic. We love people who played Steins Gate. There was a Steins Gate reference in this game. We had a pile of TVs and mobile phones and a microwave and everything. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too. Oh, that's it. Nagito's in it for the Bants now. He's in it for the Bants now. He's here to fuck shit up. However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting, very interesting. Obviously, that's a big no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group despair, and that includes you. Well, I knew you would say that. You're gonna get Monokuma Mexican carteled. Seb, what emotion. What emotion. It's something I completely feel. I feel in my soul. Man, I need to get like some hotkeys or something, because I just wanna drop pipe sound every time Nagito says something like this that's just basically like, well, I knew you would say that, and we go full JoJo like, and next you're gonna say blah 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 blah. Right. Besides, you wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Inevitably betray you later on. He says that like he's been through this before. Nagito, have you been here before? I think Nagito might have been here before, a bit like Byakuya. I think maybe these two, they have a bit of a relationship, a bit of a history. What do I think of the rest of your top 10 girls? Piper, I don't know. Shuko Tensei. I don't think I played Mashuko Tensei. Prince Yugen is like, oh man, she's like so popular. She's so popular. She's so popular. Everybody loves Prince Yugen. Everybody loves Prince Yugen, but I'm more of a an August von Possible person myself. Jeanne d'Arc, also a classique. Not bad. Like I said, I don't know who Piper is. Oshinoko! I haven't started watching that yet. I'm just about to. Shaltir is good. Shaltir is good taste. I like Shaltir. Like, yeah, damn. That's not a bad assortment. Sadly, I don't recognize all of them because, like I said, there are some things I haven't played yet or watched yet. Yeah, Nagito, when he does that, it makes him sound pretentious. Top 3 anime? Oh boy, that's a real tough one, Gumi. That's real tough. I'm gonna have to give that some thought. I mean, honestly, weirdly, I only recently, like very recently, I never actually read the manga, but I recently watched Dandadan, and actually, for something new, that has actually gone right up my list. I really enjoyed that, way more than I expected to, and I'm looking forward to season 2. I didn't get to finish it yet because I've been having some streaming problems, but I really enjoyed Mushishi. Mushishi was like really beautiful, this like modern mix, this modern realization of old Japanese folklore in a what if real life setting, and I really loved that. I really loved that. And then finally, I think I don't wanna list movies. I feel like listing movies is cheating. Especially like Ghibli movies, because they're kind of in a league of their own, right? But possibly Damn, that's actually a really difficult question. That's actually a really difficult question because I never watched the Danganronpa anime. Black Lagoon I somewhat enjoyed, partly. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I could. I think one of the weirder ones that I look back on fondly, maybe because of seeing it when I was younger, so it felt like, you know, because I'm not including movies, Weirdly, Dirty Pair Flash, because it was just so much damn fun. It was so much damn fun, and if you haven't, it's maybe it's a bit dated now, I don't know, but I really enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with it, and the girls were amazing. Kay was my girl. Kay was my babe, and I live for her. Toradora is a classic. That was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful, actually. It didn't end how I expected it to, but I liked the ending even more. I liked the ending even more because it was, I don't know, it was kind of grown up and sensible, and just, yeah, it was nice to see a love story end in a very, like, sensible way, I guess. I did also really enjoy Love is War, Kagura-sama. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, man, it's hard to pick favorites. It's hard to pick favorites. Just as I thought, you saw right through me. No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. Your core way of thinking, which makes me wonder, you've been here before, I feel like you must be. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. Yeah, it's always hope, 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 hope. Oh, Golden Time. That's another good one. That's another good one. Honestly, like, bring out your favorite suggestions. I'm happy for everybody to share their recommendations. All recommendations will be considered, because there's so much more anime out there now than there was available when I was growing up. I'm part of the generation that was, you know, our first anime was like Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon that have been massively 4kidsed on Toonami, on Cartoon Network. You know, I'm from that generation, so kind of starting with the very famous, the very well-known Jump series, and then moving into things that were more obscure, using programs like you know, torrenting programs. I can't name any. You know. Oh, you love Guilty Crown People Days. I know, like, a lot of people nowadays think certain things are mid. Like, wasn't there like some silly discussion on Twitter recently where people were talking about how Haruhi Suzumiya was like old and bad, and I was just, I don't know, like, what? I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. I just kind of, of all the things to pick on, I must say that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. When he says that belief and that person, I still think he's talking about Junko. Like, the first instant I met Nagito, I looked at his hair and immediately was like, you look like Junko, I don't like you. I still feel like there's a link. There's some kind of tie between these two. And although Junko was fanatical about despair, the fact that he is fanatical about hope, I don't think that's an accident. I don't think that's an accident. You recommend Higurashi if I want to finish a very long visual novel very quickly. Oh, damn you, for real though. All old anime is mid or rage baiting. Yeah, that does seem to be the mindset. I can't get my head around it. It's like people who say Berserk is overrated, and you know for sure that it's bait. Because Berserk is never overrated. Berserk is never overrated. Whether you love it or hate it, you have feelings about it if you've seen it. And as a fan of like Bloodborne, I'm sure you can guess my feelings. My feelings on Berserk. Yeah, but my heart can't take it anymore. Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of other people. Oh, Raincoat is another game I want to play. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. I'm saving it. Hey Root, good to see you, good to see you. Oh, best Souls game, it is the best Souls game, and I will fight. That is a hill I will die on. That is a hill I will die on. Bloodborne is the best Souls game. I will fight. If it's not your favorite, fair enough, but I'm never gonna believe you if you just tell me I'm like objectively wrong. Oh, they must be extremely unlucky. Interesting. I don't think. The fact that unlucky is highlighted means it's important. You never played Bloodborne, Dan you? If you like the Souls games, you should give it a go. You should give it a go. I always liked that it was more fast-paced. Raincoat is like Danganronpa 3 but better. Oh, so I'll have to play it after Danganronpa 3 then to get the full experience. You're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact you're even involved in something like this. Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky. Come to Brazil, today is Carnival! It is Carnival today in Brazil. I've seen the preparations happening like in the news and stuff. Like have a happy Carnival day. Go Brazil. BR. But yeah, I feel like Sony is only going to remaster it when they are completely out of other things to rinse. Because we keep being given false hope. We keep being given false hope about there being remasters, and even though, you know, like Miyazaki has said like it's not gonna happen, and the CEO of Sony said they want it to happen, but there's blockers in the way. Like, man, I don't know. Do we have Carnival in the UK? Not really. The closest thing is we have the Notting Hill Carnival, which happens in London only. It's not like a whole thing that happens everywhere. I mean, yeah, Seb, for real. Like, if they would just give it to us in 60 FPS, I'd be quite happy, really. It would be nice. I could live with the the air quotes old graphics. I cannot believe I'm even saying old, because it still feels like it looks like the dog's tits to me. Like, for real, it just needs that 60 FPS. Aww. Wouldn't you say coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I mean, yeah, how else could he goon if there isn't enough despair to generate that much hope? I mean, that's what Nagito does. I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. You can't rely on anyone. I mean, maybe that's because you never tell anyone the truth. You're constantly lying, my dude. Oh, I've heard of Salvador. There's lots of parties. Oh, Root, you'll have to do some dancing for me. Please. I would love to be vicariously involved. I love a good dance. But I am just a sheep, so I'm not very graceful. I'm not very graceful. But I still try, and it's still fun. I let my wool down and have a good time. But I'm certainly not winning any prizes for my fancy footwork. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. That's what he really wants this whole time. I think what he's saying is he wants to be a martyr. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. I think he just came in his pants with the excitement. Oh, top 10 anime. Oh, there's such a list. Oh my gosh. Saga of Tanya the Evil. Steins. Do you know, it's funny because I've only played the Steins Gate game. Shuko Tensei. Death Note. Death Note's a classic. Gleipnir. Okay, that's interesting. How often do I get shaved? Well. Oh, you don't speak English. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rute. I would just say, oh gosh. Have a dance for me. Do some dancing for me. It's a shame you don't. Man, I don't speak like any Latam Portuguese, so I can't even. I'm not even sure. Gardens of Sinners movies. Oh, I have to try those. How do you rate Madoka? How do you rate Madoka? I feel like that's something you might be into. How often do I get shaved? About like twice a year. Want to get my teeth. My best Portuguese. I only know bad words. I only know bad words in Portuguese, and I'm absolutely not saying them when someone who speaks native Portuguese has come in here to talk about happy things. There's no way. There's no way. Ruth. Oh, okay. It's pronounced Ruth, but okay. Yeah, all of the words I know are bad words. I used to be a moderator for a certain big console company, and sometimes I would come across certain reports and messages, and they're in a variety of languages, which did include Latam Portuguese and Latam Spanish. So I've seen lots of bad words. My pronunciation is good. Oh, thank you. I'm very grateful. But the only languages I can speak moderately. No, Seb. Oh, my pronunciation would be terrible. Oh my gosh, it's getting a gacha game. Oh no, I can't deal with that. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, Seb, of what that means. But the only languages I'm competent in really is like Swedish and Mandarin Chinese and English. I can tourist German and tourist Japanese. And I can swear in lots of other languages. I can say bad words. You think it's amazing? Oh, thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind. Unfortunately I don't have weighty goals like Nagito, who wants to become ultimate hope. No, I just like languages. Languages are fun. Languages are fun. But yeah, dance for me. When you go to the party. When you go to the party, Root. When you go to the party, do a little hip swing for me. Shake your hips for me. Cause I'm only a sheep. This is the best I can do. I kind of just look like a fluffy jelly. A fluffy jelly. What time is it here? It's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. So I'm here for 1 more hour. And then I have to go do some sheepy wizard chores. Sheepy wizard chores. Oh, this is interesting. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Who is him? Oh, maybe. Do you think he's talking about Makoto? I think he's talking about Makoto from the first game, because Makoto will kind of be like, we always have to have hope. Oh no, please not that. I don't want that to be. That's impossible. Okay, no, I'm just gonna move on. It's 7 a.m. It's 7 there. Oh my god. Too early. Too early, Root. For me, 9 is very early already. 9 is early enough. 7. What time is... Oh no, that's too early. The sheep is still eeping at that point. The sheep is still eeping at that point. There's more than one thing I want to ask you. Who are you waiting for on this island? Oh, waiting? Eh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Waiting for someone. Interesting. Why though? Is the person you're waiting for already on this island? Exactly, Daniel. I need lots of sleep. Lots of sleep to be a strong sheep. Eepy sheepy sleepy. Well, answer my question. Top 3 visual novels. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is a deep question. Jenna, it's 5 a.m. there. Night shift gang. Dude, fair. You thought Brazilian laughing like KKK was a meme? No, that's the thing. Also, that's the Koreans do that too. They use the sound k to laugh. It's like k k k k, which is also cute. The Japanese use W. Wah 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 wah. Oh, you wanted to go. Deportation is difficult, Roots. Oh my god. My top 3 visual novels, give me, that is real tough. That is such a tough one. Holy shit. I mean, it would be wrong not to include the classics. It would be wrong not to include the classics, right? We love a good kek in this place, by the way. I do love a good kek. As a former WoW addict, we do kek in this house. I mean, definitely Fate Stay Night. It was... I'm not gonna lie, the first part of Fate Stay Night, I nearly quit because I was bored to tears. But once you just get through that initial setup, it's wild. It's wild. That's a good question. Where a chat from? Like, everybody's from different places. Everybody's from different places. Because I'm English. I'm English. British English. Very, very uninteresting. Very boring. Yeah, Fate... The first Fate game, Fate Stay Night, I ended up really enjoying. Oh, we've got the Aussies in here. Of course, classic. We love a good Oz. We love a good Oz up in this chat. Sometimes there are New Zealanders as well. We've had a few New Zealanders. Man, you're like, time zones are hard. Time zones are hard. Yeah, definitely Fate. I really enjoyed the first Danganronpa, for sure. That was good fun. I think that, yeah, I'd probably rank that in my top 3. Oh god, it's trying to think. when you've played so many games, like having to cycle through them and imagine. I think kind of a curveball, and probably one that I rate more highly than it deserves to be rated, is Hatofu. is yeah, like Hatofu. Because that was so silly, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Tsukihime. That's another one I haven't. The reputation precedes it. The reputation precedes it. I haven't played it myself. I keep being too afraid to play things that are likely to make me cry. And although I haven't played it myself, I have seen it played. I have watched it played. Probably Muramasa. Muramasa has a lot of things that... There are moments in it that people won't like, for sure, and it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But it had a lot of cool ideas and interesting concepts. If you can overlook some of the things that happen in that game. A good cry once in a while is good, that's true. Witch on a Holy Night. That name rings a bell. That name rings a bell. I think I've been told about that one. I might have that on my wish list already. If that's the case, if that person's already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Wouldn't that be exciting? Wait, is he talking about... Okay, now I'm a bit confused, Bleaties. Now I'm a bit confused, because it sounded like he was maybe alluding to Makoto. But now it sounds like maybe he's alluding to Junko instead? Okay, this is getting a bit confusing. Oh man, this game loves curveballs. Your neighbor already put on Samba? Oh my gosh. Today is a day to celebrate. Which is awesome as well, because it's a Monday, and no, because it's a Sunday, and we associate, typically in this country, we associate Sunday with like just chilling and spending the day like asleep or not doing much. So it's so cool that there's people out there partying hard. We got Gumi in Canada. Beautiful part of the world. Damn, 7 in the morning, but already Ruth's neighbor is getting his hips swinging. And they don't lie. It's party time. Ooh. Oh, that's exciting. The bomb's doing something. I mean, I think it's a bomb. It looks like a bomb to me, right? We're ticking down. We're ticking down. This is very exciting. So do robots dream of clockwork? Technically, I've started chapter 5, but damn. There we go. So we're down to 7 people. We're down to 7 people. Your geography teacher talks about Canada a lot. I think that's... What? Oh no, it's Gundam's earring! No! No! Stop it! I haven't recovered, please. Oh, sure. I guess I should probably save here. Just real quick. I knew that the start of this would be slow. The new chapter starts are always slow. After being released from the fun house, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. Is it a less than 3 life? Oh woo! Less than 3. There, the final 7. Man, Akobugente. Oh dear me. This is something I don't know these words. I am very sorry. Ah, I'm so sorry. Man, I'm gonna have to learn some essential Portuguese, aren't I? I'm gonna have to, so I can keep up. I need to become a sheep of the world. A sheep of the world. And just like before, our day began with all of us gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet here, it makes me realise how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant. It certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There's less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning. I can't deal. That's too sad. That's too sad. Our numbers are so reduced. Our numbers are so reduced. Oh? Hmm? Did you hear something? It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice.
Huh?
What? What? What are you talking about? He's no longer... No, Kaz! Kaz! You didn't! Did Kaz salvage his, like, voice modulator or something? What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone. More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant. Oh, seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. Yeah, we're missing out on all of our, like, sweet top tier Michelin star dining. Oh, don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important. Yeah, don't ignore him. He's got Nekomaru's voice for some reason. This is important. What the fuck? Please tell me he hasn't been grave robbing. Don't you dare desecrate Nekomaru. Important. What? I am speechless. Absolutely speechless. Okay. It took me all night to make it. Is that a Nekomaru doll? Yeah, for real. It's Pocket Nekomaru, what? Oh, you're new to Fate? Oh boy, Gumi. Good luck. Fate feels so impenetrable now. Fate feels so impenetrable. There's so many layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. It's a lot to get into. There's an excellent video actually by Gigok on YouTube, all about Fate and its timelines and how just absolutely batshit it is. I highly recommend you watch that video. I highly recommend you watch that video. I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru. No fucking way! No fucking way! Please! Please! What? What? He's... Does this mean he's not dead? What? I'm dying. Mini Maru. It's Mini Maru. I'm fucking deceased. I am deceased. Oh, Danu, I have seen it. I haven't played it or watched it. But I've seen clips and boy do I need to. Recommend music from my country? Oh my god, it's hard to recommend music from my country because I am weeb trash and I mostly listen to Japanese rock music, like old school Visual K music. How about, I mean, I don't know, it depends on your vibe. He's like, Willem after, yeah, he doesn't die. Mechamaru is back again. He's back again. Recommend, I mean, I think probably when most people think of the UK, they think of one or two things, and that's either the Beatles, or something from the Beatles, or Oasis, and that they're back at the center of stage at the moment because they are having a reuniting tour. Like, so yeah. I feel like definitely I should recommend one of those. The Police. The Police should be mentioned. Classic. Absolutely Antori. And I'm so glad. I am so glad Mechamaru just keeps coming back. I'm so glad. Oh, you like the Beatles? I'm glad they have such a global presence. They have such a global presence. Everybody knows who the Beatles are. You know, the classic bigger than Jesus comment isn't entirely unfounded. Everybody in every part of the world seems to have heard of them. It's crazy. No matter where I've been, everybody knows who the Beatles are. But yeah, Oasis also, like, especially Wonderwall. Everybody likes Wonderwall. For some reason, it's like the most popular karaoke song in the UK, I think. Mini Maru. It took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Kaz, I don't know whether to be elated or disgusted. Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable? I mean, it's kind of sad he doesn't have that. Oh, Gumi, that's awesome. I do recommend Prisma Ilya. Yes, definitely. I love Ilya. She's my fave. She's my fave from the Fate games. Controversial, I know, because Rin is traditionally the wife TM, but I actually prefer Ilya. I just think that she's incredible. There's a lot about her that's amazing. Oh god, Akane. Akane's gonna tear him apart. I mean, he doesn't have free will, but it's still Mechamaru in a sort of a way, I guess. Oh, thank god. I thought she was gonna tear him a new asshole, for real. Oh my god, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it. Yeah. I never said anything about giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right? I guess we are living in a commune of sorts. But I mean, your stuff is my stuff could apply to all kinds of things. Yeah, no, that's fair, Gumi. I'd agree with that. She's not like, I wouldn't say she's my wife, but she's definitely my fave girl, but she's not my fave wife. For sure. There's better waifus. But yeah, I do Ilya is my favorite. Whoa. Hey now, that's a bully's logic. Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. Oh, Soda, that's actually really sweet. I'm quite surprised. I didn't expect that of you. Sharing is caring indeed, Danyu. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekamaru's sacrifice for us. I mean, it's not just Nekomaru that sacrificed himself. We're standing here today because of him. Ryder's your fave. That's a fair choice. I didn't like Ryder much at first, but she grew on me during the third part of Fate's Stay Night. She really grew on me. At first, I was not sure. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again, I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I mean, that's very heroic sounding of you, Soda. Oh, gotta admit, never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Hey, Seraphy! Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. How you doing? Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So, I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me. Oh, you've just got up and had breakfast. Delicious, delicious. I have got up and I have my sparkling strawberry flavored water. I haven't had any breakfast yet though. That comes after stream. That comes after stream. Unlimited Blade Works is fucking awesome. I think that's the best one. For me, I think that's the best one. Personal opinion. I'm not about to start any arguments over which iteration of Fate is the best one. But it's my fave. Miss Sonia, what did you think of my little pep talk? Oh, did you say something? Stone cold! Stone cold killer queen. Ah! That was absolutely brutal. That was absolutely brutal, and yet I still think it's possible that Soda just came in his pants from the disappointment of being ignored. Well, I was up all night memorizing that speech. No, instead he feels bad. Oh, you saw the Inner World clips. I hope you enjoyed them, Seraphy. I hope I'm not doing too badly. I'm doing my best. Oh, absolutely, Daniel. The OG is the classique. It cannot be bested. In its own right, it is a standalone. Because, like, Fate has moved away now from the kind of the source material. Modern Fate doesn't really involve kind of the eroge stuff, right? Oh, it's so fun, Seraphy. I love the drill rats. The drill rats are amazing. For anybody who hasn't seen me playing Inner World, go check it out. There's a moment where we find some cuties. They look like moles with drills on their noses, and they're so cute. They're so cute. It's a point and click game. It's very silly. And it's basically about defeating, like, Hitler, pseudo-Hitler, right? Go see it. It's such a cool little game. It's such a cool game. Oh, you have to make coffee for the people at home. Happy Carnival, Ruta, and thank you for coming and visiting us. I think maybe that must be my bye. Tjagente. Perhaps. Maybe that's how it's pronounced. Maybe. Oh, you've got to go to bed too, Gumi. Oh, I'm glad. High five. Top tier taste. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, it's really good to see you, Seraphy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's still very early for me, so I'm a little bit snoozily. I'm still a bit snoozily and still very sad about losing Gundam. And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi. I love that we've still got this really fucking ominous like photo board in the background. They never dismantled it. They never dismantled it. I am Minimaru. I love him. I love him. It's kind of disturbing, but I love him. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you. That's kind of rude, Soda. Just like feel good that you did something nice. Oh, by the way, you can use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points. Which is like super awesome. Oh, thanks, Antori. I'm doing my best. I hope the clips are enjoyable. I hope the clips are enjoyable. See, that's even better. That's even better because she would get him to like massage her back and fix her muscles, so it's perfect. It's perfect. Akane has the perfect pocket Maru. Are you serious? That's amazing. Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy. Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time. I mean, that is actually true and fair. True and real. But still, I'm a bit worried about how he was acting during the class trial yesterday. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard. But he's crossed the line, you know. Yeah, Fuyuhiko has a very good head on his shoulders. A head that I'm hoping will stay on his shoulders. I really want him to get to the end. For everything he's been through, he's such a good egg, and he's such a well-grounded voice at this point. Like, I think he's had Nagito's number all along. Then that's even more reason to avoid him. Even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we are not aware of? I mean, he's always figuring things out that we're not aware of. That's what happens. That's what he does. He's Nagito. He knows. Anyway, Ajime, and about time you told us what that was all about. Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said in the trial. That we still don't realize we're supposed to be symbols of hope. Except for me. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we better explain. What do you mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? Fuck off, Soda. Really? Even if I was, why would I just say, why yes, you got me? Piss off. No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never a part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I am a reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh? Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent. I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that again. Literally, they're not even bothered. They're not even bothered. Of course, Nagito's gonna make it sound like a big deal because Nagito has got his head up the asses of ultimates, right? That's his thing. That's his jam. That's the one thing that he has, that he's obsessed with. But of course, nobody else cares. Nobody else cares. They are reacting approximately as I hoped they would, which is lovely. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But, shit. My whole life I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I finally become someone I could be proud of. But not some fucking backup student. Oh, Hajame's really disappointed and upset. He's really disappointed. He clearly had some ideas, like, he's remembered that he wanted to be something. He wanted to be proud of something and wanted more confidence. And for a while, he really thought that was it. He'd done it. Hajime just can't stop losing at the moment, can he? He can't stop losing. Losing friends, losing trials, losing identities. Like, damn. Absolutely. Like, for real, he got so busted up by Nagito's roasts. He's never gonna recover. It's true, Antori. Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department. She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Fear is grateful for the danger. Leo, you're saying that all wrong. Of course he would know that because he is Japanese. And right now he's probably cringing into his soul. No, Monomi! Monomi, what happened? Why? Why is she beaten and battered? What? So everyone was here. It was a real close one. What the fuck is going on? I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Of course he's gonna have his nose right up there. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me. Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Huh, you saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong. Gross. Don't get too close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth. I mean, I guess they have no reason. They have no reason to treat you any better, really. Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. At this point, everybody is so dumb with Monomi that they just don't care anymore. They don't care about her dramatics and theatrics. Ah, yes. I'm ashamed of myself. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. She's done it, Bleaties. She saved us. It's the final beast. It takes us to the final island. So This makes me wonder. This makes me wonder. Does that mean there's only one trial left? Is there only one trial left because there's only one island? That doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we'll find out. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Hoping that people understand that reference. Being surrounded by shabu shabu in an all-you-can-eat restaurant, so shabu shabu is just like hot pot. And grab a bunch of stuff and chuck it in boiling water and eat as much as you want. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Huh? Assuming we're talking about running away is a mistake. Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow. And I believe she'd do it, Bleaties. I believe she'd do it. Akane does not fuck around. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know? Why you... Did you just forget what you said earlier? Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Musanya. I mean, we all knew that though. We all knew that. Don't brag about that. Settle down. She's so cute. She's so cute. Did you hear her voice in the back? Did you hear? Oh god, this... Why is this tune such a banger? Why is this tune such a banger, Bleaties? Whoops, just dropped my microphone. Don't mind me. If you have the power to fight amongst yourselves, then direct that power towards our enemy. Yes, I agree. Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense. Ah, finally, she said something I can get on board with. Yes, offense is the best defense. She is mega cute, isn't she, Daniel? I love her. I'm still not sure I trust her, but I do think she's adorable. You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped. Let's charge our way to that new island. The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monomi. I'll crush them all at once. Even me. You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right. And I gotta do my best too. She does, and I'm sure she will. I am sure she will. Is this the final arc? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, it feels like it could be because it's the final island, but I still feel like more needs to happen. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking towards the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't help thinking about the reserve department And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. And so chapter 5 begins in Erla's daily life. Smile at hope in the name of despair. I mean, well, we'll see, won't we? With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. What the actual living fuck is this? I feel like I've entered the Industrial Revolution, but every building is that capsule house that was just like demolished in Tokyo. Wow, okay. Okay. Well, we ball. So this is the last island. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future. I guess we're in Neo Tokyo now. I'm just waiting for the biker gangs to roll on by. I guess it has an ambience befitting of a final island. It's true. It's true, Danu. The children yearn for the revolution. Excuse me while I cough. Pardon me. Once again, Sergeant Kero is hounding me. Now, before we do anything else, it is vitally important that we check Chibi-me. Oh, thank God. Chibi-me is okay. Chibi-me is okay. We're good. We're good. Now it's time to explore what... So this is like, I don't know, Monokuma reigns supreme? Look at the TV screens everywhere. Oh? Sea King Industries. Are they real? Are they for real? That is an amazing joke. That is an amazing joke. Okay, right. We're gonna keep running for now. I want to see everything that's here. So we've got Sea King Industries. Is this another airport? Oh, it's a military base. Okay, so there's a military base here. The Jabberwock Army. I mean, there don't seem to be any people. This is scary to look at. A factory. A factory that has snorting Monokuma nostrils. Do I want to know what they make in there? The pun game is real strong right now. Vendor Street. Okay, that's not a pun. That's just a fact. Okay. So that's the way back to the Central Island. Okay. I want to work in reverse order here. I want to hit up Vendor Street first. Maybe I can... Oh, maybe I can get some more gacha. Maybe there'll be a gacha toy here. Whoa, that was a bit weird. Can I have... Is it? It is! Oh wow, he looks like a Borg. Borg Monokuma. Hey, Fuyuhiko. What is this? Fuyuhiko looks right at home here, doesn't he? There doesn't seem to be anything I can purchase though, so I guess I'll just have a chat with Fuyuhiko. I was wondering who else was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane though, not you. I wasn't lured here by the smell or anything. Looks like the street's full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Oh man. Oh man. Kaoya Rochuar. Now I'm really hungry. Sorry, that's what the sign behind Fuyuhiko, like on the left of the screen, those two lanterns that have 4 hanzi or like kanji on them. That's like That's grilled chicken skewers, and now I just really want some grilled chicken skewers. Oh man. There's no customers or staff, only food. Normally a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. It is, and I mean, if there's no one here, it's just the cameras. I can't interact with anything else, so I guess we should go to the next zone. We should go to the next bit. So, carrying on, reverse order. Let's check out the factory. Now, the factory I'm a little bit anxious about. I mean, I've worked in a factory before, and it's not very exciting. Okay, Jackie's here. Why was Jackie here? White smoke was billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? I mean, I'm assuming yes, based on the fact that when we approached the area, it said factory. But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's shady. Ah, Hajime, good timing. What's up, Jackie? You gonna ask me on a date? I'll say yes. Please? This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it would be dangerous to go alone. I mean, I think that's very sensible. So she wants us to go inside together. But yeah, why is she hesitating? I'm not sure about that. I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? So she wants us to go in here together. There's a goods warehouse. I feel like I want to look at that first. Oh no, I've been called out! I've been called out! Hey Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits till the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell? I like to eat my favorite food first. So instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. Well, the way she basically just said, like, we're doing what I want to do and we're doing it now. Okay. I'm going inside. Oh, there's a whole basket. A whole basket of Monokumas. What? What the heck is this? It's a factory for making Monokumas and chiding up trees to make the Monokumas, I guess. What was being manufactured one after the other and carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma. So is this not, can I not pick up all of those Monokumas? Are they, oh, only the one. Okay, so only that one Monokuma is a secret one. The Monokuma is being tossed into this gigantic basket one after the other. Oh, they better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So, they're plushies. I mean, that's okay though. He has a plushie, but he has an engine and a motor and, unfortunately, the ability to move. I wish he didn't. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too, but unlike him, these probably are actual plushies. Harold. In the resemblance uncanny, they're my life-size plushies. Life-sized plushies. I was planning to hit the big time with these, this is why I'm making them like crazy. Planning to the big time. I think he's making an army. I think he's making an army, Bluetooth. I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, I think he's not telling the truth about that one. You've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when all's said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. So we'll look at the manufacturing equipment that appears to be just running through code. I don't know, maybe it's a Python program or something. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I wish it were that simple. I wish you could just stamp a bunch of branches and it turned into a plush toy. That would be lit. I see. I'm glad I don't see. Oh, you mean like that? Oh, okay. I thought Jackie had spotted something deep and exciting, but no. So this place is for manufacturing life-size plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. You really think this is just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. Yeah, which is what I want to go look at. What should we do? Honestly, I really don't feel like going. But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right, then we should go there just for a little while. It doesn't look like there's anything else. Yeah, manufacturing equipment, okay. Wrong button. Excuse me. Excuse me! Tell Sergeant Caro to leave me alone. I'm gonna have a quickie sippy. Right. Let's look in the cupboard. Goods warehouse. We've got a bunch of Monokumas. Are any of them for me to collect? I hope so. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a sandbag, even a guitar. First, there was the Monokuma archive in the fun house. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? I don't think he's full of himself. I think that Chunsoft knows how popular he is and is very self-aware of the amount of merchandise. This little popularity doesn't last forever. Gotta earn the big bucks while I can. Now that is some legit self-awareness. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. When I click on the Monokumas, this looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using them to decorate the stores and sell merch and make them boom. Then they'd stand out, you know. No store would sell your stuff. Well, Hajime, have I got some bad news for you. I've got some real bad news for you about Monokuma merch. Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'm opening an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already, you have no business sense anyway, so just stop it. Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together and we'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s. Man, Pogs were awesome! What is this random reference? Pogs. Who the does anybody young nowadays know what Pogs are? these little round cardboard discs and used to stack them up and hit them with like a coin. And whichever ones you managed to dislodge from the stack, they landed on the floor like you kept them, and the winner is the one who had the most. It was a huge thing. Yeah, for like 5 minutes. Don't you remember how long those things stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. 'Cause there's no merch of me! Oh no, he's right! Well, she's right. There's no merch of Monomi, and there has to be. Oh, Monomi, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable, the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise? No, a long time ago there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Huh? Did you even need the old guys in the story? Hey, sheep! Good to see you. It's always lovely to have more sheeps here. Good times. Bah! I'm very much a bleh myself. Bleh bleh. Certifiable good eggs. All sheeps are good eggs. This is a fact. Is it a game? I mean, I have questions myself. Honestly, literally, yes. Like, I agree, Antori. Monokuma's based. He really is. Not only is he taking over the world commercially, right? Not only is he taking over the world commercially, but he's doing all of this, like, fucking murder, death, kill at the same time. Baramu! Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Man, I remember that. That's from the Sheep Pig. That's Babe's poem that he says to get the sheep to follow him around. Baramu, Baramu. To your breed, to your fleece, to your clan be true. Sheep be true, Baramu. Bear. It is. I read the book when I was in little school, and it was amazing when they made a film of it. Couldn't believe. So even I made merch of you, it's pointless. Wow, he literally just said, you are worthless, Monomi. Savage. Absolutely savage. Oh, we've got a robot. Hi, robot. Pink Rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense. I think he's talking about the nappy he's made her wear. You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. I just don't even. No! No! Poor Monomi, she's getting Fist of the North Starred. Nah, this is probably actually a JoJo reference. Oh man, do we have to? No! No! That's too cruel. Oh, I'm sorry. Monomi, but also that was very funny. What a hopeless way of snapping back. But honestly, I can't help but feel like Komodo made too many panels. So whoever wants to decorate the room, do it as much as you like. Come on, what are you waiting for? I'd have one. I'm good, thank you, Jackie. I'm good. I hope you're having a lovely day. It has been a while. My stream schedule is a bit wacky at the moment, but next week I will be back in my usual situation. So my stream schedule will be back to normal. So I'm a bit I'm a bit not where I normally would be. So apologies for any disruptions. Hajime, that's fun. You're right. Well, they decided they didn't want to explore after all. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. 10-hour shift! Oh wow, you've earned a break. You've earned a break. I hope it was smooth. I hope it was smooth for you. Time for a well-earned cup of tea or coffee, according to your preferences. Absolutely. Put your feet up. Put your feet up. That's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess we're done with this area for now. Let's go outside. We still have one more area that we need to investigate, and that's this military base. I'm gonna investigate the military base, and then I need to stop for today, unfortunately. You deserve a break at McDonald's. No! No, you deserve a real break, a proper chill. Have a good chill. That thing over there. That is most certainly a tank. Is it real? Not just that, but there's lots of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. It's almost like this is a snapshot of the future or something. Hey, small. I am small. This is very true. This is very true. I can't help it. It's kind of a handicap, because sometimes when stuff is on like any shelf that isn't the bottom shelf, I have to call for help. It's a real rough one. You got some tea right now. I'm very jealous. I'll be having tea soon. EP needs morning tea. Wake up tea. Because otherwise, I'm just very, very EP. I'm just very EP. Alabama tea. Oh, you're in the US. You're in the US. Man, it must be real early for you then. Real early. I mean, I think this is real early for me. But that's, yeah. More night shift crew getting home. Just everything here looks dangerous. It definitely feels like this is some insight into the state of the world right now. In game, I mean. Also kind of in real life, but we're not going to talk about that. This appears to be a military base. Huh. Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather expensive. So these might prove useful when the time for combating the future Foundation comes. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate that stuff with tanks and heavy weapons. Oh, really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank. No problemo. Either your country is made up, or you live in rural Russia. That's the conclusion I've come to at this point. Oh, thank you so much, DJ. I am streaming across multiple platforms. I do stream on both Twitch and on YouTube. At the same time, I simulcast. Wow, it's 5 a.m. for you. It's 5 a.m. for you. Oh my god. Oh, bless you. You're 4-8. I know your stuff. I know your pain. I know that I can't reach things. Everybody else has to do it for me. I know. Oh. Yeah, she definitely lives in the wilds of Russia. No, I really think that she's kind of deranged. I think Sonia lives in a fantasy land. A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime, and now this? Sonia's country does not cease baffling me. And that's because I don't think her country is real, Bleaties. I don't think her country is real. I think that this is a figment of her imagination. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them. If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, the stuff in this base probably won't be usable to us. No, that's wrong. Huh? Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. You are actually kidding me. A future foundation document. Okay. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. Yeah, I thought her eyes, like, I noticed that her, Sonia and Nagito, I noticed earlier on, they have similar facial expressions and the same eyes. And if you put the two of them together, like, if you combine Sonia's long blonde hair with Nagito's wild frizzy hair, you get Junko, and I kind of hate that. So it makes me really suspicious. It makes me really, really suspicious of Sonia. I think she's really adorable, but I can't trust her at all. So, what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much. But this does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation. I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? I mean, again, depending on what's in this book, I still don't really believe that this is real. I still think this might be a simulation of some sort. In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain foothold. Wait. Hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, the hotel is really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island is unaffected by it? Okay, BTs, I'm guessing they're referring to the incident that happened at the end of the previous game. Well, sort of at the end of the previous game. In the previous game. Where the world is a ruin. The world has been just fucked up. So, I guess it's that. I cannot discern from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean. However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? Yes, I do. That's when you told me you speak 30 languages and I just don't believe you. Like, I can't believe you. It was written here that the central island houses a large administrative building. But we couldn't find that building anywhere. We commented on how strange that was, right? But according to this plan, the building that the Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? I'm going to guess they're talking about the school building, which is here for some reason. Yeah, I still don't believe that this is real. Because there's no fucking way they airlifted an entire school somehow out of the ground and brought it to this island. There's actually just no way. They're planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters. Or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? damn it, what the hell is going on? I mean, we're so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after another. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense, no matter how much we think about it. There's no reason behind it. It's true, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why is there a helicopter here? And I'm guessing there's no engine in it. That's right, it's the one, oh my god, yes! It is, I thought it looked familiar. It's the one that was used. Oh, Caliban can speak 30 languages. Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying that people cannot speak 30 languages. I don't believe Sonia speaks 30 languages. I don't believe Sonia speaks 30 languages. Like, that seems like nonsense. It seems like nonsense because with all of the other information that she gave us, right? All of the other information Sonia gave us about her country, how it's so small, how it has 90% viewership of this one particular anime TV show, some of the rules, none of it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. That's absolutely mad. I mean, if we include my ability to swear exclusively, to use bad words, I technically speak like 14 languages. Right? Technically, but the only ones I can converse in, like, you know, have a proper conversation about meaningful things, is, you know, English, Mandarin Chinese, and Swedish. So I would only say that I speak a couple of languages, right? But if we include my ability to use bad words in lots of other languages, then the number gets significantly higher. So I guess it depends. Maybe she speaks sign language. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, this helicopter, it's the one that was used at the beginning. Oh, don't screw with me. Oh, he punched it. He punched it and he hurt himself. He hurt himself. Hajime, no. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. Absolutely, Jackie. When your swear is censored, just speak Morse code. Why those languages? They're the languages I work in. I'm a translation studies researcher by day. And, you know, I translate stuff, including video games. And mainly the games I translate are Chinese video games. So it's those languages because I'm interested in them and I learned them. And it's fun. It's fun. I do also speak tourist level German and Japanese because I studied those when I was younger, but where I don't use them regularly, my memory of them has faded. It's once I'm like in Germany and I'm surrounded by it, or I'm in Japan and I'm surrounded by it, it starts to come back, right? Yeah, it sounds fancy, but it doesn't feel fancy, I can assure you. Anybody who's ever worked in research will tell you there's nothing fancy about being a researcher, especially when it comes to the lack of a salary. Yeah, I'm playing Blind Sheep, so this is all new. Like I said, I played the first one like over a year ago, and I had a good time with it. Was like, I really want to play the second one, and decided that I wanted to share my experience with everyone. It's not a new game, so of course I'm not surprised that most people are like, oh my god, I already know what happens, how do you not? But I've managed to somehow completely avoid like major spoilers and stuff. So I'm quite happy about that. Oh, EP Moon, that's right. Oh man, bringing back the old school. Bringing back the old school. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Man, what a time that was. What a time that was. Yeah, I wish people in any kind of research, because I don't count as science, I am humanities, and at the moment humanities is getting absolutely railed by government cuts. But I love what I do, it's fun. It's fun. Sometimes it's not fun. But one of the things they say about being a researcher is like, you know, at least you get to choose your own hours of work. You know, it's 18 hours of work a day, but you get to choose which 18. Oh, thank you, Daniel. No, I have to. I'm going to do, once I'm back in my normal fields, I'm going to set up a karaoke stream. We're going to do karaoke. I hope you guys will come and sing along. We've got to. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak. Oh no, he's weak. And then of course we have the tank. Is it real and can it move? I'm gonna guess yes. We can't look at the cars, which is interesting. And we can't look at this tower. Does anybody notice a Monokuma hidden in here somewhere? I guess I fucking see you. I see you. I got your number. I got your number. Oh, bless you, DJ. Thank you. Yeah, Hajame's now got bruised knuckles, bless him. He's got bruised knuckles. Dude, Gundam wouldn't have just destroyed the helicopter. He would have, like, sent it into a ball of flame. Straight down into hell. Oh, Rip Gundam. Rip Gundam. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I'm never gonna be over it. I'm never gonna be over it. How are you doing? Right, okay. Next growth in 218 steps, I guess that is. Now, I know I haven't spoken to Akane. But bear with me. I'm now running hugely late. And I don't wanna get in trouble. So I have to stop here for today, guys. I'm sorry, Bleaties. I have to stop here for today. However, thank you so much for coming to see me. I will be continuing same time tomorrow. So if you come back tomorrow, I'll be right here. And we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on exactly from where we left off. You are all excellent eggs. Thank you for being the goodest of good eggs. It has been wonderful to see you. For those of you in LATAM, again, remember it's Carnival Day, so I'm hoping you have a fantastic Carnival Day. What I want to do, because today is a busy day, what I would like to do is I want to send you to someone else who is live. Oh man, that's going. Okay. Good luck to all of you. I'm going to send you to a cause that I'm a big fan of called RPG Limit Break. They're doing speed runs and mental runs of RPG games. Right now they've got Suikoden going, which is absolutely nuts. So good luck. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And bye-bye.